The hidden wisdom of the Emerald Tablets, a journey into ancient mysteries. Deep within the folds of time, cloaked in layers of ancient mystery and spiritual symbolism, exists a powerful and enigmatic work known as the Emerald Tablets. This collection of esoteric teachings has captivated spiritual seekers, mystics and philosophers for centuries, with many believing it contains the ultimate blueprint for understanding the universe and the soul itself. Unlike any religious scripture or philosophical doctrine you've ever encountered, the Emerald Tablets are said to hold truth so profound they transcend time, culture, and belief systems. Shrouded in secrecy for millennia, these teachings have been passed down through secret societies, whispered through initiatory traditions, and hidden in the shadows of history. They speak of immortality, cosmic laws, multi-dimensional existence, and the soul's eternal journey through lifetimes. But what are these tablets really? Who wrote them? Why do they continue to resonate so deeply with those on the path of awakening? In this journey, we will uncover the full story of the Emerald Tablets, from their mysterious origins and mythical author to the transformative wisdom hidden in each poetic line. We'll explore the spiritual codes they contain, decode their deeper meanings, and understand how they continue to inspire spiritual growth and inner awakening in today's world. The legend of Thoth the Atlantean. To understand the Emerald Tablets, we must first turn to the figure at the heart of their mystery, a being known as Thoth, or Thoth the Atlantean. More than a man, Thoth is described as an immortal teacher, a master of wisdom and a guardian of divine knowledge. In ancient Egyptian mythology, he appears as the god of writing, science, magic, and wisdom, often depicted with the head of an ibis and a sacred stylus in hand. But the Thoth of the Emerald Tablets is even more mystic in nature. He is not simply a deity but an Atlantean, an enlightened priest-king from the lost civilization of Atlantis. According to the legend, in the final days of that once great society, as corruption spread and the civilization began to crumble, Thoth led a group of initiates in a sacred exodus. They fled Atlantis before its destruction and journeyed to ancient Egypt, bringing with them the powerful spiritual knowledge and advanced technologies of their homeland. In Egypt, Thoth became a guiding light, helping to lay the foundations of one of the most extraordinary civilizations in history. He established temples, initiated mystery schools, and created a spiritual lineage that would stretch across ages. Among his most sacred gifts were the Emerald Tablets, series of crystalline slabs inscribed with sacred knowledge, crafted from a green, indestructible material that transcends time and decay. These tablets were said to be encoded with universal truths, written in a symbolic language only the spiritually awakened could understand. They were not meant for the uninitiated, but preserved in secrecy by mystical orders until the right time. Rediscovery and translation. Fast forward to the early 20th century. A man named Maurice Doreal, a mystical teacher and founder of the Brotherhood of the White Temple, claimed to have discovered and translated the Emerald Tablets. According to Doreal, he was led by higher beings to a hidden chamber beneath the Great Pyramid of Giza, where the tablets were concealed. Deemed ready by these spiritual entities, he translated the ancient writings and published them in the form we know today as the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. While mainstream scholars dispute the historical validity of Doreal's claims, many readers have found a deep, almost otherworldly resonance in the words. Whether regarded as literal truth, sacred allegory, or channeled wisdom, the teachings have impacted countless seekers and continue to serve as a guide for those drawn to spiritual evolution. Structure and themes of the tablets. Unlike traditional religious texts, the Emerald Tablets are not divided into commandments or rigid doctrines. They are rhythmic, poetic, and filled with metaphors, each line layered with multiple levels of meaning. Most versions include 13 tablets, though some sources mention 15, depending on the translation. The first tablet introduces Thoth himself, describing his origins in Atlantis and his mission to preserve sacred wisdom. It sets the tone for what follows, an invitation to rise above material illusions and seek inner truth. Subsequent tablets dive deeper into themes such as cosmic laws, vibration, polarity, cause and effect, the soul's immortality and journey through dimensions, the power of thought as a creative force, reincarnation and spiritual remembrance, the battle between light and darkness, ascension and divine consciousness, Perhaps the most famous phrase to emerge from these writings is, "As above, so below." This hermetic principle reveals the interconnectedness of all things, that the microcosm reflects the macrocosm, and that inner reality mirrors outer reality. Each tablet contains spiritual keys, hidden truths, waiting to be unlocked by contemplation, meditation, and experience. They challenge the reader not to blindly accept, but to awaken. Mystical symbolism and esoteric depth. The tablets speak in the language of symbolism. Light, for example, represents not just physical illumination but divine awareness. To seek the light is to pursue higher consciousness. The serpent, often misunderstood, represents transformation, wisdom, and the rise of Kundalini energy, our spiritual life force. The halls of Amenti, frequently referenced, are described as timeless realms where souls rest between incarnations, a sacred inner dimension, rather than just a mystical place beneath the earth. Pyramids, too, are more than structures. They represent ascension. Each level of the pyramid corresponds to a stage in the soul's journey, rising from base materiality toward divine unity at the apex. Even time and space are presented as illusions. Thoth urges us to remember that the soul exists beyond both, to embrace the eternal now, where true power lies. Teachings for the modern world. In today's world, rife with disconnection, distraction, and spiritual hunger, the wisdom of the Emerald Tablets feels more relevant than ever. They call us back to our inner source, reminding us that we are not just physical beings, but infinite souls on a path of awakening. Their message is simple yet profound. You are not your fear. You are not your past. You are divine. Thoth teaches that transformation begins within. Before we can change the world, we must raise our own vibration. He encourages us to master our thoughts, to harmonize with universal laws, and to walk the path of service, not for ego, but for the upliftment of all. He warns of dark forces, energies of ignorance and fear that keep humanity asleep, but offers tools for protection and clarity. His voice is not one of judgment, but of encouragement. He speaks to the part of us that remembers dimly, deeply, that we came here with a purpose. The legacy of the tablets. The Emerald Tablets are not simply read, they are experienced. They are not dogma, but doorways, not commandments, but cosmic mirrors. Each time you revisit them, they reveal something new, not because they change, but because you do. Their lasting influence can be seen in countless modern spiritual movements, in the rise of conscious living, and in the global shift toward inner awareness. As more people begin to seek truth beyond surface appearances, the tablets continue to serve as a powerful guide, a living light in a world of confusion. They remind us that the journey of the soul is eternal, that truth is not something to be taught, but something to be remembered. So if you felt something stir within you as you hear these words, don't ignore it. That's your soul responding to an ancient call, an echo of wisdom that predates time itself. The Emerald Tablets are not just relics of the past. They are a gift for every seeker in every age. And now, they are calling you. Welcome to the journey.